Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome back to the CSC Racing League. My name is Soji Sakata. I am the S in CSC. And tonight, we're back with the late model tour. Tonight on the docket, Lucas Oil IRP, Indianapolis Raceway Park. This should be a fun one. We have... Ooh, I like the paint scheme. I'm just now noticing, as we watch our number 20 car, Frank Winsett. He is all charged up. Hey, thank you for the biddies, Gary.
Jericho cheered 100. Pancakes.
I agree, Gary. We need some sound effects. That'd be good. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. This should be a fun one. I'm liking Winsett's paint job. He's all charged up tonight with the Duracell batteries. Third generation Chevrolet Camaro scheme with the checkered tail lights and all. I like it. My first car was a Camry, I almost said. Was a Camaro of that generation. I approve the retro vintage vibes. That is rad. Let's take a look at some of our other competitors here on track. I hear somebody else out there running. There he is. In the motionless and white, ironically, blackout car. I'm not sure how that works, being that he's got a motionless and white scheme, but the car is all black. That seems like a little bit of a... two opposites for some reason. But that is Mr. Ken Romano in the number 15 late model stock. And then, of course, we have the 13 Coors Banquet Machine of Chris Hood. And the 5 car, the Dubby Machine of Derek Hilker. Unfortunately, as you see, Tuxedo Jericho, Gary Greenlee in our chat, not going to be making the grid this evening. Unfortunately, he purchased the wrong track. So, he got Lucas Oil Raceway, the dirt track. Not Lucas Oil IRP. So he does not have the track this evening and will not be able to run with us. Unfortunate to say the least, but hopefully he'll be back in action very soon. Being that we have a smaller grid this evening. Oh, excuse me, hang on a minute. Let's take you guys out on track and take you for a lap here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. You have to bear with me. I'm only in Missouri instead of Indiana. I feel like Michael Waltrip being at the wrong track. Yeah, that's unfortunate for sure. Definitely make sure you get your GPS set up a little better next time. Alright, you have to bear with me. I am on a new steering wheel tonight, so let's see how I do. Out of pit road, onto the back stretch. It's going to spit us out. IRP is progressively banked. That bottom groove below that lower checkered white line is 100% dead flat. So you don't want to run the apron here. It doesn't work. Across the line, we're going to enter high, straddle this checkered white line. I turned down a little too fast. That's going to be a bad example. Either way, exit hard. This is an enter high. Wait for the car to turn down a little bit. Now, get down to that bottom white line. Just touch the flat right up to the wall on the outside. Almost too much. Get off the wall. Come on. I just got this track today. I've never raced here before, so bear with me. I know the line. I just got to do it now. Wait for it to turn. Go. You got to wait for the car to turn down the track slightly. Ow. If I can do it, I've managed a 22.5, which is the second fastest lap time in the session. I just got to do it right. I'm getting on the gas too early coming out of 3. Another wall slam. Let's try this again with some fresh tires. Whew. Fast laps here at IRP, 22.5 average. Or excuse me, fast lap. So average times you'll probably be looking as the tires fall off, maybe in the 23-second markers. Somewhere in that vicinity. we will have to see as the tires wear off how much these drivers lose. Actually drifting the car on exit there. Really wait for the late part of the corner and then just absolutely stomp the throttle. We'll roll this high side. The car to turn down, go, go, go. Derek's 22.4, I believe, was run with the track shaded. I'm not sure if that's reachable anymore. Mine was too, if I remember right. Either way, these drivers, tall order for them out here tonight, as this track is a tricky little one. Whoa, right up to the edge of the wall. But because of the limited running space with banking, we're going to see a lot of door-to-door action tonight as these drivers battle for position on the track. And not only position, but just plain real estate. Look how flat this is down here. You can try to make a run of it on the apron, but I just don't think you can carry the speed. Hey, Slow Soji. Yes, hello, Derek. How you doing, buddy? That is, of course, Dark Racer 5 in the chat. Derek Hilker, your current time leader on the board, 22.488. Going to be a hard time to beat here this evening. Certainly not a track where you can run the apron. Sun was out. My apologies. I didn't know. So it probably is reachable. I'm probably just booty cheeks at this track, but that's why I'm in the booth and not racing. Some of these tracks, I never was a short track racer. I'm a road racer, so. Damn. Can we drift it? No, we cannot. Okay. Saved it. Next week is her funeral. Well, I wish you all the best. I hope it goes well for you, Derek. Oh, yeah, we got killed by Chris Hood. Hey, let me out of this car. There we go. All right. Good grief. Next week, yeah. Well, I hope it goes well for you, my friend. Chris Hood. I'm getting the update in my iRace control how Chris Hood had a meatball flag. I can't imagine for what. Killed by Chris? No, never. He would not. He wouldn't do that. Yeah, right. All right.
All right, guys, we're going to get ready to qualify here in a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm not sure if Gary is in the session as a spectator or if he's joined as race control. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Soju was going to take over some race control duties from Gary. But yeah, we welcome to Lucas Oil Raceway, and
hitting that stream now.
It
Okay,
should be a good show.
Thanks, Derek. Alrighty, bear with me. I just can't be in. Don't have the track, Cameron. Oh, right, yeah. He didn't think about that. Bear with me just a minute.
I forgot that Gary will not be here because he does not have the track.
Oh. it is. Alrighty. Well, no action on track to speak of for the moment. 2 minutes 35 seconds in the practice session remain. Let's head back out on track because I'm bored with nobody practicing. We might as well do something, right? See if I can learn a little more about this crazy track. That's the line I was looking for earlier. Whoa! Yep, I found it. The line you can spin out on in a short track car is definitely the fast one. That's usually a good indication you have found the speed. That means you're running on the edge of grip. Sound of the engine banging the rivet motor is godly. Yes, it is. Praise be to the god of horsepower.
Alright guys, before we get ready to qualify, go fast, turn left, don't die, do it for Dale, and be like Bill. Hell yeah, brother.
Amen. Come on. Yeah, I got nothing for him, I'm afraid. I knocked the toe out of this car pretty bad at this point, so I got nothing for Hilker, I'm afraid.
That concludes the practice session of the CSC Late Model Tour practice at Lucas Oil IRP for the CSC Racing League presented by W Energy.
Alrighty. Let's go.
Use code CSCRL for 10% off your order at W.GG.
Thank you, Cameron, for that plug for our sponsor. Alright. Speaking of, let's watch our drivers here put in some qualifying laps. Why do I not have a leaderboard up? Oh, because I have them hidden. We have updated our leaderboard now. We should have some last lap times available to us now, as well as an improved track map. At least I think so. Wanted to look at that real quick, this track map settings. Let me do that real quick while they're getting out on there. No, okay, no changes there. So, here we go. So far on the leaderboard, Chris Hood, fast car, 22 point. What was that? I clicked and it went away. There, I got it. Alright, sorry about that. I had to move it so I could read it. 22.638 Hilker, 22.600 flat. go and check that out. That's why I can't get control. There is Hilker coming in, second lap out. Any better? 22.604. 4/1000ths of a second difference. Good consistency there from Hilker. 20 of a wine set must have got both of his laps done. He is coming down to pit. No, I don't see him posted a lap time there. I'm not sure what's up there. Romano posts his. Hey, Xavier, how's it going, bud? How's everyone doing? We're good here tonight. We're just getting ready to go racing.
Done qualifying, let me know so I can advance the session.
Done qualifying.
Alright, let me get that fixed right there. That'll be perfect. Oh no, I want to have it up so that I can see pit status as well. Alright, that'll work.
Okay, congratulations to Mr. Derek Hilker for claiming pole for tonight's late model tour race sponsored by W Energy. Use code CSCRL for 10% off your order.
Alrighty, so that will conclude our qualifying session here this evening. Oh no, it's I can't tell. Oh, it's our warm-up session, okay. Derek has been fighting hard to get a win, so I'm rooting for him. I will be, yeah, I think he's definitely been working hard for it, and I definitely think he's earned one.
Okay, welcome everybody to the main event of the evening.
All right.
We got 125 laps on deck here at Lucas Oil IRP. Stage break will be at lap 50, and there's a mandatory 4-tire and fuel stop at the stage break. We will have 10 extra set of Hoosier tires. Use them wisely.
I'm out here running only to
There's
check
also
my lead board,
one
make
track
sure
repair
everything is
on
up
deck if needed. And since we have less than 10 people here and only 4 of us racing, you're guaranteed a top 5 finish no matter where you place. What else was I going to say? Stage points will be awarded to everybody in the field basically, but those points will be halved. So instead of getting 10 points for the stage, you will get 5 points for the stage if you're the winner, and so on and so forth. As always, you get a point for leading a lap, you get a point for leading the most laps, and you get one additional bonus point for setting the fastest lap of the race. On that note, like I said before qualifying, go fast, turn left, don't die, do it for Dale, and be like Biff. Hell yeah, brother. Amen.
Whew. And yes, you are correct, Gary. All drivers this evening will get stage points guaranteed, as we only have 4 competitors for the evening. Oh God, I'm evil. Just made some sounds on Blurt. Just gotta get you to add them. One is annoying as fuck. Well, that'll be interesting to see when it's all done then. Alright.
I swear, if we don't have a 4-wide photo finish, I will be upset.
That's a little ambitious, but I do think we have a good race set up for this evening. Should be a fun one. Alright. Anybody on track at the moment?
The temperature right now is at 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% humidity, wind out of the north at 4 miles an hour, partly cloudy.
I don't know why my car's sitting like that. That's weird.
It will reach a high of 69 degrees. Nice.
Why is my car sitting up in the front?
On that note, we will be advancing to Session 2 of the race. Everybody, when you grid up, turn your engines off.
Sent you the blurp and DM, the annoying... Oh, boy. That's great. All right. Well, let's go to the live on-track feed here. Feel free to play it on stream.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
That's great. That joke never gets old. All right, as we watch our drivers grid up
Okay,
here.
drivers, welcome to the main event of the evening at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, winner gets to buy you a drink, huh? All right, well, let's see who's going to be owing Xavier Sanchez a drink this evening. Let's go through our starting lineup.
Koji Sakata a show.
And the 4 viewers watching, don't forget them as well. Let's go over the starting lineup for tonight's race here at Lucas Oil IRP. Boo. Only if it's free water. That's great. Your pole sitter in the number 5 W Energy Toyota Camry with a qualifying time of 22.601. It's the 5 car, Derek Hilker. Oh, don't want the pace car. There we go. Your outside row 1 starter in the number 13 Coors Banquet Beer Chevrolet. No, excuse me, Ford Mustang. That's a Mustang. Qualifying time 22.639. That is Chris Hood. Your third qualifier in the number 20 Duracell Batteries 3rd Gen Camaro. That is Frank Lancette with a qualifying time of 22.703. And bringing up the rear in the 15 car for Motionless in White and Dubby, it is Cameron Romano with a qualifying time of 22.734.
As always, all starts and restarts are on the green flag. Follow your black box, and let's have a good race.
Ouch. That one hurt. Wow. All right. Here we go. Drivers coming around to the exit of turn 4. Pace truck is off. Waiting for the green flag. Green flag is out. We're away and racing here at Lucas Oil
Let's go
IRP.
racing, boys!
Hilker, advantage down into 1. Hood not going to give him a chance to get away, though. He challenges on the low side. Hilker into the outside wall. 13 car to the lead. He's going to have to throw a slide job on him here and block the 5's run off the corner. 5 car low. Switch for position. Bumper to bumper at the line. 125 laps of insanity. I think that's a pretty good guess for the evening, Gary. I am not going to argue with you there. Hilker, now your leader. He was able to best could on that last lap and get ahead of him. He's managed to hold that position. 13 car not far behind, though. Only about a half a car length separate them. Line set in the Duracell batteries machine, just trying to keep in touch with those leaders. Was not able to try to challenge for the lead on lap 1 because of his second row starting position, but that is not going to mean he can't be a factor here a little later on. My bet is he's going to sit, save tires, and see what he can muster up as the run goes on. Romano, meanwhile, rolling at the back. Makes me wonder if he is trying to save some equipment, a lot like Sanchez did last week in the Cup Series. Hood back to the lead. He pulled the slider. Apologies, I missed that. I have hurt myself slightly. I am bleeding just a little bit, so I wasn't paying attention. I'm okay. I missed the pass because of that. Hood to the lead. Got about a car length on Hilker. Gary says, damn, Hilker's this good. Imagine if he had 2 good arms. That's what makes watching Hilker all the more impressive. He is an incredible driver, and to know he does that all with one hand is just mind-boggling. He whoops my butt on a regular basis, and he uses half the hands to do it. That's just amazing. Nope, don't want the pace truck. Hood running a very different line from Hilker, but it seems to be working for him. Hilker kind of running that... Let me watch again here, make sure I get this right. Well, now Hilker trying to copy him. Hood's running that bottom bottom dash line really consistently, where Hilker was trying to, like, high-low high it, where he enters high, hits the apex, and then exits a lot higher than Hood. Right there. You can see the difference in their line. But Hood's low line actually working for him a little bit there. Whoa, Hilker tries to dive bomb, runs out of real estate. Hood washes up. Ooh, Wineset and Romano both get a piece of the wall. They're able to continue, no wreck. 13 car of Hood ripping fence. Hilker looks up the inside. Ooh, maybe a touch. Door to door, side by side, down into 3. Hilker with the better entry, but I believe Hood's going to have the better exit. Piece of the wall, though, slows him up. Hilker might have just cleared him. That Coors car seems old Trevor LaPierre can design a decent paint scheme. Don't tell him I said that, though. That is correct. I do believe that is a TDL Designs from Trevor LaPierre on that number 13 Coors machine. That is one of his paint schemes, if I'm correct. A lot of people getting the wall coming off of these corners. They're going to have to be careful they don't knock the wheels off of these machines. As the sun shines over Indianapolis. Definitely going to be some sun glare problems for these drivers on the exit of 4. All drivers avoid the wall that time. Hilker's gone back to the lead now. Whoa! Hood pulling a Hail Melon. That's going to let the 20 by and maybe even the 15. Did the 13 push too hard too early and burn up his stuff? Another wall tap there by the 13. From leading, whoa! Romano washes up. Both of them saved it though. Romano with some right front damage on that car. Have to see how wounded that 15 is. Meanwhile, Frank Wineset decides to drive it nice and smooth. He's all the way up to second now, just from being patient. Apologies, I didn't realize my last lap time counter was getting cut off there. That's a little better. Hilker rolling the top side of the track right now. Seems to be working out quite nicely for the 5. Oh, Hood into the wall again. An interesting short track here at IRP. Most short tracks do not take kindly to running the high line, as it's the longer way around. But thanks to the unique banking and the corner widths here at IRP, it actually works out quite well. The high line is favorable here if you can make the most of it. Wineset, though, working that kind of mid-lane that Hood had so much success with. Not able to make any meaningful ground on the 5 so far, but he isn't losing time either. That gap seems to be pretty stationary at about 6.6 of a second. Those 0.6 are nothing to scoff at, but certainly not out of reach. Although, as I say that, he does drop down by about a 1/10. We'll have to see if that continues or if that was just a one-lap touch. Ooh, little piece of the wall. Wineset better be careful, or he's going to end up with a car that looks like Romano's on the right front. You see that piece of bodywork smashed in on that 15 car. Is that smashed in, or is that a graphic on his car? Whoa, Wineset down to the apron. I take it back. I don't think that's damage on the 15. Right front suspension. Oh, no, it's damage. It's damage for sure. Yep, that is one. I thought that was a graphic from the... No, yeah, that's damage. I thought that might have been a graphic or something right there. Whoa! Great save from the 15. We got to watch that one right from the perfect camera. That was perfect timing to watch. Hood gave Romano the bumper. You knocked the wheels off, you're not kidding, with the toe links breaking, not like I had that happen last week. Yeah, these cars are a lot like the next gens. Their toe links are not very durable, and it is very, very easy to bend them or break them. Romano going to look up the inside on Hood. Cannot get there in time. Romano and Hood both losing big time to your leaders. Wine set that time actually 3/1000ths faster than Hilker. Surprising. Your second place car, although he is down about 0.8 of a second, is your fastest car on track last time by. Let's see if that happens again. It happened again. Wine set got a 10th back. And we do have a stage break coming, lap 50. That's still well over 30 laps, or just under 30 laps from now, excuse me. So we do have a stage break coming. 4 tires and fuel will be mandatory. The question now remains, how much time can Wineset pick up on the leader? Wineset got another 0.5 tenth there. He's closing that gap down, bit by bit by bit. That 20 car's on the move. I think Hilker might have burned his stuff up a little bit too early. Uh-oh, we got one around in the back. Oh, no. Caution's out, caution's out. Oh, I didn't even throw it. That was race control, the automatic part. We were watching the battle for the lead shrink there. Let's go back and watch what happened.
That was 100% not intentional. I'm so sorry. Nah, just make it more interesting now.
Yeah, it looked like Romano washed up off the bottom line there. Took it in a little too fast, a little too hard. That will bring the 13. Oops, hey, I don't want that car.
Same.
That'll bring the 13 and the 15 down to the attention of their crews. Let's watch and see what the pit strategy is going to be here for the 13 and the 15 car, as the 5 and the 20 both elect to stay out. It would not surprise me, with no lap, with caution laps not counting, it would not surprise me to see these cars take 4 tires.
That gave me a minute of damage too.
Not to mention some damage repair as well for the 13 and the 15. Left side's up on the 13 and the 15. 4 tires. Those lap times, mind you, had fallen off by over 0.5 second for your leaders. So this should make... Oh, and Hilker and Wineset coming down pit road as well. Here come your leaders. Remember, because of how our pit road works here, I don't believe you can lose time.
Remember, as always, caution laps do not count.
You cannot really lose position here on pit road because of how it works. As Romano and Hood both going to wait around for their damage repair. Meanwhile, you can't lose laps under caution, only under green. No, you cannot. But I do believe you can lose position coming off of pit road if you get passed. Am I correct on that? Because I believe this will put Romano back past Hood. Positions, yes. But not laps. I thought so. So, running order will stay the same with the exception of Chris Hood now moving to the back.
Green.
Apologies, I had something to drink and, man, that was not very good. That was disappointing. We watch Hood come off pit road here. There's my TV too. There it is. Uh-oh. Hey, okay, well that was a little interesting. All right, here we go. We're green again. little bit of a lack of fanfare. I didn't think they'd caught up with the pace truck. I thought it was going to extend for one more lap. I was wrong. Not that that changed much. Hilker, your leader. Winesett second. Here comes Romano in third. Hood fourth. Hood has around 30 seconds of damage left to fix. Oof. So yeah, don't be surprised to see that 13 car go backwards currently, because that machine is still wounded. Look at this. Romano working the low side. Cannot get the momentum on the 20. 20 holds second. Hood all the way up on the wall. Needs any more piece of that, I'm going to start calling him Ross Chastain. Leader's driving off from the pack here just a touch. Oh, we got 3 wide almost. Woohoo! I thought that was going to be 3 wide for a minute. They all wised up and took those cars back single file coming out of the corner. Hilker not able to drive off quite as quick as he did last time. His Winesett actually gaining a little bit of time on him. 8/10 separate first, not just from second, but entirely from last, that time at the line. Scratch that, make it 7. 7/10 from your leader to your front or your rear car, and here comes Winesett, 20 car to the point, first time tonight. If I join the booth deafened, don't welcome me. If I undeafen, I might have a little bit report. Oh no, we got a caution. Can you get it rolling? It did not throw the caution. Single car incident. Caution. Oh, nope, there threw the caution. Caution is out on the. Oh no, Hood gets the wall.
Sorry, that was delayed.
Sorry, Derek. I was going to think some of how boneheading it in the second turn.
What happened to Hilker? I missed something. I was reading that chat from Gary, and I missed something. Oh, that was Hilker who slid. Hood just turned the 5 a little bit. Romano going to have damage again. 5 car gives the 13 a little bit of a bumper love.
Chris just made Garrett's hit list confirmed.
Let's see. No surprise. Winesett staying out. 13, 15, 5 car not going to come down to the attention of his crew, though. Surprising. I would have thought he would have come down. 13 and 15, though, both bringing those cars down to the pit crew again. Hood took damage on the right side from a wall slap and still has the left side damage from the initial, check the rear chase on the incident. Okay.
Can someone let me know when it is 1 to green, please?
Let's see. Yeah, just Hood washed out a little bit. That's kind of the line when you're running low, and just misjudged it, I think, a little bit there. Hood came up. Definitely Hood came up a little. He was down on that flat, and the car just didn't hold the grip. Certainly didn't look intentional. I think that was just a little bit too aggressive. Hilker going to bring the 5 car down. As the 15 sits for more and more damage repair. Hilker down and away. Tops it up with fuel. Probably trying to strategize for late in the race. Here at the stage break. That way he does not have to worry about staying on pit road. Where in the world is Chris Hood going?
Chris, what were you doing?
One to go this time by, 1 to go this time by. Cameron, lights are out on the pace truck. Hey, Chris, what you doing? Hood came up. EOL Hood cutting pit exit. Oh, okay. Oh, Cameron already did it. All right, here we go.
Okay, so Jay got a little bit of a report right in from the pits.
Okay, what you got? We're back to green, by the way.
Chris, he ended up getting all this damage fixed. He accidentally forgot to turn off the fast repair.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, he only had like 30 seconds left from the previous incident, so...
He burned his fasty.
Yep.
Ooh, that's good.
Also, with the incident point stuff that we're tracking otherwise, it doesn't need to be if it's intentional. It's whoever's at fault. If we can assign fault.
Oh,
so
I didn't
like
realize
with
that.
Chris,
I thought it was just meant to penalize people who were driving like assholes.
No, only intentional stuff will be an automatic 4 points and suspension and a race suspension. But this, we're only going to keep it to 1, so they, it's going to take them a while to get up there. But that's the reason I'm always asking to go, wanting to go back and look at stuff, not to see if it's intentional, but to see if we can assign, who set the blame. Like what I was wanting to check with that one, the reason I had you check, I wanted to make sure it was only Chris coming up and not them both, coming together.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, I'll see if I can get some more pit reporting done, since that is apparently all I can do tonight.
Hey, works out good. You're my eyes and ears where I can't be right now, so that works out great.
Yeah. For some reason, I was able to catch a quick flight from Missouri to Indiana.
Yeah, you just couldn't get the car here fast enough.
Well, I'm not Goku. I can't do that instant teleporting technique of his.
That's why you got to get a Nimbus Cloud.
Hey, I'm not pure at heart. I can't grab that thing, and it couldn't carry my car.
That's fair. That's
kidding?
fair.
All right, I'll catch you in a bit.
All right, have a good one. Thanks. That was instant transmission. Yeah, exactly. That was our pseudo pit reporter for the evening, Gary Greenlee, giving us the update. 13 of Hood has burned his fast repair by accident. That means he has no more get out of jail free card, and all that for what was 30 seconds of damage. He didn't even need to burn it. Hood, though, on a warpath right now. Looks like he's out for vengeance after losing that. He wants to take that car to the lead and prove using that thing was not a waste. Romano, meanwhile, keeps scraping that wall. He's got a little bit of right front damage, I think, again to that car. 15 car going to have a long way to go still tonight. Look at this. 13 right up the rear bump. Oh, as he gets another piece of the wall. That 13 car absolutely using up the right side paint job of that car. He's just scraping it down. And all this while Frank Winesett continues on track. He is leading this pack, but not for long if Derek Hilker has anything to say about it. 5 car right on the heels of the 20, and the 13 right on the heels of the 5. Great battle for the first position here between 3 different cars, all of them giving them their very best. And on the leaderboard, I just added it up over there. You are able to see what was the last lap these cars came down to pit road for attention and service. That 20 of Winesett is on 6 lap older tires than the... Oh, as 5 and the 13 get big pieces of the wall. Those new tires not helping them as much as they'd prefer. Although I think Hilker's tires are still the same age as the 20. That has put damage on the right front of the 5 car for the first time tonight. We'll have to see if that takes the handle off of that Toyota.
10 laps to go in the stage, 10 to go in the stage.
Indeed, 10 laps remain before the stage break. Cars will get 4 fresh tires and fuel at this stage. No questions asked, they have to. It's a rule. So the question is, does Hilker have too much damage? Can he get back to to the lead. Can Windset hold him off? Can Hood make any kind of a move? Romano too far back right now to be too much of a factor here for the stage. Unless something changes. So we'll have to see what happens with these top three. Windset running that lowered line. It's a patient line. You cannot rush it up there or down there. The fast line where to push yourself really comes around the high side. That low line seems to be faster if you're willing to wait for it. Windset showing an absolute masterclass of patience here at the moment. Smooth and steady, smooth and steady. And right there he shows why as he pulls away from the 5 once again. 5 car with that right front damage, unable to get back to the bumper to the 20. I'm betting that's hurt him just a little bit. Probably not a ton, but I would have to guess as he gets a piece of the wall there, I'd have to assume the toe is knocked out of that 5 car. Here comes Hood in the 13, up to second. 5 car dropping like a stone. I'm willing to bet that 5 car has some pretty big right front damage if he's falling this fast all of a sudden. Hood comes up to block, gets a big piece of the wall though. And another one. Yowee. Putting that 13 car through the ringer tonight. Whoa. Slap wall from the 5 car again. Goodness. That is getting tough. I gotta be ready on this. Pits are closed next time by for these drivers. Stage course closes with the... Yep, pits closed next time by. That is, of course, the signal that the stage is coming to a close. Pits have closed. Leader across the line, 2 to the stage.
Pit road is closed with 2 laps to go in the stage.
Romano, basically my echo at the moment. Windset out to a Sunday drive. Nobody challenged him for the lead. Hilker can't say the same. Here comes Hood on the low side. White flag in stage 1. Windset, as long as he doesn't make a mistake, is going to have the stage locked up. But who's going to take second? 13 or 5? 13 right out to the... Whoa! A little bit of a tap. Almost took the 5 car out. Backs out of it. That's probably going to cost him a chance at the second place in the stage. Windset, easy peasy. He wins the stage. Hilker second. Hood third. Romano fourth.
Frank Winnicek wins stage 1 here at Lucas Oil IRP.
Caution is out. Caution
As a
is
reminder,
out.
the upcoming pit stop is mandatory. 4 tires and fuel.
Gary, I realize there is a fault to the iRacing iRace control system. We had it set for the top 5 with only 4 drivers. It did not trigger the caution because I never crossed the line as the 5th driver. So, whoops.
Hey, Soji, what was that? Sorry, I was trying to listen on the stream. What was that?
iRace control did not throw the caution. I did.
Oh,
manually.
okay, because
there's only 4 cars.
Because, yeah. Unfortunately, that may be one thing that happens, with that if we have under that certain amount.
Yeah, we'll just have to. I'll have to remember that if we ever have less than 5. Well, technically, I am the 5th driver in the session right now, but I've done 0 laps, so I never crossed the line on lap 50.
Yeah. Yeah,
So.
And the previous rate, when we had it at Kansas, it threw it right because of having,
we had the right amount of
in
drivers.
the race. So. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I'm watching, going,
Okay.
it's not throwing, it's not throwing, it's not throwing. Shit, I'm throwing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I had the thought of, oh wait.
You know what?
20, 13.
Yeah.
5,
The only reason that I don't want to have it thrown at 4 like with this is, if there's fifth place is getting ready to make a move, or like say we have somebody racing for 5th and 6th for that last position, and then they make it starts to move, but they're a little bit behind P4, and P4, it throws the caution as the move is happening, and then doesn't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm all for that. I am all. Oh shit! I didn't hit the button for. I have to hit the manual
For
stage,
what?
right?
No. I'm already doing it. I'm already going in. I saved
okay.
the image of the standings.
Gotcha. Okay.
We are coming to 1
you
degree in this
can.
time, 1 degree in this time.
But it'll just, it'll do it.
Drivers,
I
please
think
follow
whenever
your
you
pit
throw
box.
the
Or your black
caution,
box,
it'll
sorry.
say like stage L60, and then we'll have those standings. We'll find out in a little bit.
I've had a long fucking...
Okay. So I don't have to worry about that then. That's good. Alright, as Hilker catches the backside of the field, looks like he got some of the damage on that 5-car fixed, but not all of it. Hilker, black flag. Why does Hilker have a black flag? Oh, he's asking for it to be cleared. I got him.
Maybe it's staged.
Something was up. I got it cleared. Green flag is out. We're away and racing here at IRP again. 20 car your leader. 13 up to second. He's going to look for the lead coming off the high side of 2. Oh, keeps it off the wall. 2x2 down the backstretch. Your 2 unwounded cars leading. Your 2 wounded cars tailing it on the tail side. Hood with the wiggle off the 4. Keeps it off the... Well, no, he didn't. He tapped the wall going down the straight. Chris Hood, though, on the fresh tires with some clean air. That's got to feel like soup. Oh, he hits the wall again. What on earth is this man doing? They're street stocks, Hood, not bumper cars. It ain't going to take too much more of that, my friend.
Street stock.
Late models, my bad. Whatever the case, it ain't a bumper car. You ain't going to take that kind of abuse for long.
Well, currently, right now, after the stage points have been updated, Xavier Sanchez still has a 2-point lead before the final stage, or before the final positions.
No surprise there. Hood, big tank slapper coming down the front stretch. Managed to keep it gathered up, but lost a lot of time to the 15 car, who out of nowhere, all of a sudden has got some serious speed to challenge the 13 with.
I wonder if it changing to a more dark setting and the change into the track and the temperature has not affected the 15 and his speed.
Quite possible. Maybe that sunshine going away and the nighttime coming around has cooled this track off and come to the liking of the driver for the 15.
Yeah. By the way, stage points, I already put in the stage points. Xavier still has the lead with 93 points. Derek with 91, Frank with 89, Cameron with 89, and Chris with 87. What it'll come down to is where everybody finishes to see what. But I have a feeling Xavier will slide all the way down to 4th or 5th. But he still has one more, and I see Derek is making another pit stop.
Oh, what? Oh, he's disqualified. Why?
What? Just go ahead and clear it.
I'm trying. It's no current penalties. Oh no, cleared it. Now he's back. There he's back.
In our race control, what does it say for his incident points?
Looking, trying to figure it out right now. 5.
That's weird. Unless he had.
He was messaging. WTGF. Oh, that was probably what the F. I cleared the black flag. It said black flag cleared on my side.
Unless.
And I couldn't see the in-game chat.
Unless he had a black flag that he had to serve and waited past 3 laps to do it.
He must have. I cleared that one on the initial restart. I don't know what happened there.
It could have been that. I'm gonna leave this up in your hand. How many laps is he down right now?
2 currently.
Okay.
I don't know what just happened. Oh, Hood smacks the wall. I don't know what the heck happened there. It said... Yeah, Derek Hilker, black flag, and then Derek Hilker cleared black flag. Derek Hilker got disqualified. What the crap?
Don't know. Hey, if you want, I'll leave it in your hands, and this will be your call as race director right now. You want to throw a yellow flag and get him one of his laps back for that, because it was an issue with that, and tell him no pitting, only pit, or let him throw a black flag and then let him get a lap back, or just continue to go, and if they have a caution, then give him an extra lap back.
Yeah, I don't know why he got... And he was asking black flag, black flag, black flag, but I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cleared it both times. I don't understand why that happened.
Unless it was just something that come out right after he'd done it. Like if he...
hang on a second, Gary. What was that, Cameron?
What's your verdict on this one?
Gary and I are trying to figure it out right now. I cleared Derek's black flag, but apparently it came back again, and I didn't notice because I couldn't see the chat. I don't know what happened.
Only thing I can think of is he had you clear it before he crossed the line.
I don't want to put another lap down.
Yeah.
Because if he'd done something like passing under yellow, it would have done it at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. And there's no way to ask Derek. He can't talk right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place. No matter what I do, it's gonna be a bad pick.
Well, hey, look, if you, I'm giving you the choice that if you want to throw the yellow and then we give him the waiver of, because it seems to be something, a race control issue.
Yeah.
And this is like there was a race literally where they black flagged a driver because they thought he had loose lugs.
They did.
And they come in and check. He didn't. They threw the caution and let him get his lap back and go back to the position that he was.
Yeah.
Because it was NASCAR's mistake.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to let him know I'm going to throw caution here. Lap set. Okay. I'll just throw it here next time.
Okay, I'm going to drop in. I'm going to drop in and let them know what's going on.
Yeah, and just let them know it seems to be a clerical error on the race control side.
Right.
I didn't do that. I cleared it.
Okay, I know. All right.
All right, due to a race control error, we're going to throw the caution and get Derek his couple of laps back here. He did nothing wrong. I tried to clear them, and they just straight didn't clear. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the yellow next time by, and we're going to get Derek back on the lead lap since that was not his fault.
Sounds good to me.
Derek, I'll give you the other wave around once you get past the pace car the first time.
He's only one lap down.
Oh, it showed 2 on my side for a minute.
Because I was behind him before the yellow came out.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, sorry about that, guys. That was I saw the black flag clear, and on iRace Control it even shows black flag cleared, and then it does not show another black flag for Derek after that on my side on iRace Control. It does show one in iRacing, but not on iRace Control. So I don't know what happened or why. I apologize. Derek, if you want to pit as well, feel free. If I have to extend the caution, I will.
Yeah. Extend it. Extend it by 2 laps. This will give Derek the chance to get his pit stop done.
Okay. Well, everybody else is coming down pit road too, so I can't extend it until one to
remember,
go.
he got his 2 laps back, but hasn't had a chance to pit
They're
until
not.
now.
Chris is on the opposite side of the racetrack from the pace car, anyways. So they're not gonna. Even if it does come around right now, it won't matter.
Yeah. All right.
He'll come into
Derek's
pit.
in the
All right,
pits.
yeah, we got it all straightened up. What happened so far? Had to leave before the stage break. So far, not a whole lot of drama, with the exception of the fact that Derek somehow got disqualified by a clerical error. So we threw a caution to get him back on the lead lap, let everybody come back down for pit stops again, and we're getting it all straightened up. I don't know why, but something was weird.
Hey, Soji, after you end the stream before hopping back down in the others, let's find out that lap that it happened, and let's go back and watch.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
the
They're
footage.
extending the yellow to the green. Maintain single file.
Share your screen in here, watch the footage, and we'll find out, if it was the fact that it was a black flag being cleared before crossing the line, or see if we can see exactly what happened.
I did clear the black flag before he crossed the start finish, but then it didn't come up and say he still had a black flag, whereas in iRacing it did.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
Because if it's with clearing of black flags, if you clear a black flag, let's say passing under yellow, and you clear it before crossing the line, it'll reapply for a penalty after the line.
Oh, maybe that's what happened then. I probably cleared his black flag too early, and it reapplied it to him.
That's why, that's why for the Ringtail League, I try to wait.
Right.
If I'm clearing black flags, I try to wait until I know everybody's passed that to stop that from happening.
As per usual, I was my fuck up. My bad.
Well, no. I mean, hey, it took me a while to realize that issue, but just on restarts, just make sure that everybody's beyond the start finish. I think they're getting ready to come back.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They're back to green already. So, because you remember, you're on a delay, so they're already green again.
Yeah.
All right. 2x2 down the backstretch again. Now we got it all squared away. I got to remember that. I totally forgot that's a thing. Oh, Hood, Romano leaning on each other out of 4. Both of them kept it gathered up, though. Good racing. Yeah, I got to remember that. I totally forgot because I'm like, it said black flag cleared. I'm good to go. That's what I get for using a program. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. Hilker's destroyed. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Big wreck.
Let's go back and...
Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch.
And look at... Yeah. We got to see what...
From what I could tell, it looked like one of the 2 cars got loose. Couldn't tell which one. And side by side, Romano got a little loose. That turned him into Hood. And Hood, of course, was just trying to hold his line. That was just racing.
Yeah, that's a typical racing incident. Just close driving, and you really can't assign blame for that. I know some race controllers are more matter of fact with stuff, but that one was so close. Like,
2 drivers just door to door, really close racing, and one gets a little loose. That's it's unfortunate, but with nowhere to go like that. I mean,
I'm gonna go and see if I can get a report from Derek's crew.
Yeah, let's see how bad his car is. All right. Well, that is unfortunate for the 5 car. Hate to see it for Derek Hilker. I'm not sure how much damage he has. 3 minutes, it says. That is a long time to wait for damage repair around a short track. 3 minutes.
Yeah. I was
posted it
just
in
going to
game
report
chat.
that. Yeah, I just was coming back from getting a word with the W crew, and yeah, they're looking at about a 3-minute repair job. Hopefully, they can get about a minute and a half of it done on
We
this
are
one, and
2 to
then wait
green this time, 2 to
wait
green
for
this
somebody
time.
else to wreck, and they come back down and do it.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
it's certainly an unfortunate.
We are coming to 1 to green. Pace truck
Also,
is out of turn 4.
for this race, and there's some other stuff for like, you know, finding fault in wrecks that I'll go over with post race with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that I know it's not just for, I know how to watch for fault on wrecks. I just didn't realize.
Yeah.
I thought it was only for extremes. I didn't realize we were doing it even just at fault. So now that I know that, I can be a lot more accurate.
Yeah. Well, like with that, also, well, the biggest thing is if they admit fault, then we're going to be like, oh, okay, like Cameron admitted fault earlier. We're going to go, okay, even if he's found to be fully at fault, okay, he admitted fault, and
Yeah.
that, but you know, like right now, we're not
We're not trying to be
too worried
cutthroat.
with this. Yeah, but if we had like
Green
10
flags
to
back out.
15 people, and yeah, and that.
No, I know what you're saying though. It's like, you know, we're trying to mitigate other big problems in the future, basically. Oh, good outside wall again.
Yeah.
Goodness. All right.
It is kissing wall chair.
Yeah. New leader, by the way, Cameron Romano in the 15. Looks like the night is his friend, and that makes sense in an all-black car. He is moving like the shadows, quick and quiet. Whoa, hood. Ooh, loose out of 2. Look at this. Frank Winesett trying to put the bumper to the 15. Frank has had a quiet night of just good, clean racing. I don't think we've seen that 20 car scratched all night.
It'll be a lot longer to do that in the chat than it should have.
The wall. Yeah.
Kiss the wall. It's 2 lips.
Oh, that's what that is. It's tiny on my screen. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, once we get the, once I figure out, once we get emote wall set up where we can use it.
Yeah, I gotta make one in Streamlabs and bring it over. Thought we were gonna have a battle for the lead. We still. Oh no! Caution is gonna wave over the speedway.
Oh no!
That's a wreck. That's a wreck. Oh no! Caution's not out yet. It never threw the caution. I threw it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it already threw the caution. I didn't realize it hadn't done it yet. Oh man. Let's go back and watch what happened there, because I didn't get to see all of it. I clicked on the wrong thing
Frank,
in my.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, it looked.
After you let me race,
you know, from the initial thing, it looked like Frank was a little aggressive on the tail of the 15, but
Yeah, 15 car. Whoa, Hilker gets out into the outside wall there just a touch.
It was an attempted crossover, but it looked like they both. Well, it looked like he was coming down as much as.
Well, I think the 15 car might have been just a skosh loose. Right there, because you can see the attitude of the car change.
Hold on. Is Derek ahead of us an extra lap?
And with that one, it's hard. That one is just too hard. You know, to me, that one's a little too hard to say, okay, it's definitely one person or this.
Yeah. It doesn't appear on my side, Cameron. It just shows him as the leader because he got by you guys as you wrecked.
Oh, I'm looking at the standings.
So
not
what was the question
I'm
there?
stupid.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay. So let's watch Romano here on board. Yeah, he had just had to lift because the rear had just slipped a little on him there. That's what it was. That's why it checked up faster than Winesett was expecting. Which makes
Yeah.
sense, honestly.
Yeah, with that. Yeah, that
Nice.
one is racing incident with
iRacing
like
is showing
that
2 to
because
green at this time. 2 to green at this
unfortunately
time.
we'd like to think that all the drivers are perfect robots and can adjust at the thing. And Chris, quit trying to mate with the pace truck.
It's a little cursed, honestly. Chris, you look like you modded Gmod with the no-clip mod. Yes, yellow is out.
You know,
We
I
are
did
1 to
see
green this
something
time. 1 to green this
that
time.
recently. I saw a video of there's a guy from Mississippi that works on traffic lights. I think his channel's the Traffic Light Doctor or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And he was talking about people getting finding like used LED traffic lights, and you can hook them up with this little board. What I want to do at some point is hook up lights, a traffic light on the rig, and have it be if there's a yellow flag, it flashes the yellow and then flashes the green when the race goes back green. That way you're like, oh, yellow's out.
You should just get like a wheel-in safety light for that, like an actual they make those lights for like caution and stuff, like they use on track.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but they probably cost more. You can get a used, you can pick up a used traffic light for not all that much.
I would have thought those were expensive. Whoa, too wide in the back. Hilker with that wounded 5 car looking low on Romano. Can't pull it off. Hood, your leader. Windset running second. Romano third, Hilker fourth. They've all kind of fallen into an orderly line, but Hilker was looking down the inside of the 15 for a moment. Oh, Windset, first big mistake of the night. He gets a piece of the wall on that 20 car, but seemingly no damage. However, a big checkup for him, that slowed him up. Romano chewing the bumper off of that Duracell. Windset
Yeah, sometimes you can find like an area that's updating your traffic lights, and then be able to find them where they're trying to sell them or get rid of them before they take them to be recycled.
Yeah, I didn't realize those were that cheap. Whoa, crossover! Oh my God! Crossover move from the 20 as the 13 got the wall, but the 20 got the wall on exit. Oh no! Wreck in the back, wreck in the back. Caution is out, caution is out. Hilker in the 15 go around. Oh, wow! Romano, big damage on that 15 machine. Is that wheel turning? Oh, that thing is. Oh man, Romano is destroyed. Let's go back and see what happened to these two drivers. Romano's 15 car is annihilated. Oh, that's what happened. He hit the wall and broke the toe link. He drove down in. It's way slower than he expected because Romano's toe is broken.
Yeah.
And that's where Hilker had nowhere to go. I don't think Cameron knew how bad that car was damaged until he drove it down in and realized it wasn't going to turn. Oh,
yeah,
man.
same thing that happened to me last week.
My car was fine until
I
until
went
got
into the
spun
corner,
by.
hit the wall, and come off of it, and then I realized my steering wheel was 90 degrees off trying to get back to the pits. Luckily, I was able to avoid everybody, but
I was able to see you broke the toe coming off of 2. You can see it on the outside camera. You just didn't know it.
No, that might have been French because he hit the one in front of me.
Cameron's saying he didn't break the toe when he hit the wall.
An 8 or a 12-inch 3-section LED traffic signal used for around $110 on some sites.
Okay, I'm looking at the stream now. Yeah, I binned it.
I was just saying, I'm pretty sure that right front wheel is turned hard left, and it's not supposed to be. I'm like, I don't know what you were feeling, but from the outside of the car, that's broke.
I got 7.5 minutes of damage out of it.
And then you can also get like a 8 or a 12-inch, just a one section light for about $35-$45 in that range.
Those are a lot cheaper than I thought. Romano, by the
Yeah,
way,
for
7 minutes of damage he took.
Oh,
And no fast repair from what it seems. I think he burned it already.
yeah.
That will be day done for the 15. He may get it back on track, but not with any hope of winning this race.
Honestly, with as much damage, I mean, if he can get out and nurse it around and hopefully get another quick caution and come back in and get more damage, but still,
He's not
he will
doing that.
probably end up finishing. I mean, the worst comes to worst, he finishes 4th.
Yeah, and he's not left. Oh, he's coming off pit road. And the wheel is pointed the right way. The bodywork is mangled. Pace car is going to pull off. Coming around. Romano's going to be coming out of 2 hard and fast as these guys take the green. Green flag is out. Hilker, flying start on the outside. Great run off the start for the 5.
My car feels like absolute dog crap.
Romano not happy with what's left of his wounded number 15. Hilker somehow leading with that wreck of a 5 car. Front end still smashed up on it. Oh no, we got another wreck. Caution is out, caution is out. Oh, and that gets the 20 damage too. Oh no, here we go again.
Got damage in this race.
No, Hood's car, as he took that fast repair earlier, 13 still clean after that.
Well, he's been into the wall multiple times even after that.
That he has, but since then, once he took that fasty, he's kept the 13 clean. Yeah. But that is the only car without damage right now, and that's only thanks to that fast repair. 20 car now smashed up. Oh, man. What a mess. Not sure what these two are doing, laying back off of Frank here. Oh, they're all coming down to pit road. And Romano already there, of course. 13 being with the only car without damage, impossible. Yeah, IRP's being a rough one out here tonight, Zach. Good to see you in the chat. Hopefully your race over in the Mystic League went well this evening. I know you guys were running Phoenix. I hope you did well over there. Hood stays on track. The other 2 competitors come down to pit road.
Yeah. I tell you, this race has just been... It's been an interesting race. Maybe I made the right decision in buying the wrong track.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Zach. Zach says it was horrible. I did not.
Yep.
So, that sucks. Hate to see that for you, but hopefully it goes well for you next time then. You've missed an absolute catastrophe around here. There have been a lot of wrecks, a lot of issues, a lot of cautions. The first half of this race ran clean, but since the stage break, man, this has not been a pretty one. Line set opting not to take full damage repair on that 20 car.
You guys are 1 to green?
Confirmed, yes, 1 to green. Lights are out. Hilker going to run around the track here, try to catch the leaders. As they're down in the middle of the backstretch. He's just going to make it. So is Romano. Pace truck is off. Hilker Romano going to be lagging behind as this race goes back to green. Oh no, Hilker makes the start. And so does Romano. They're all pretty much there. Awesome. Green flag is out. Let's go racing again. 83 of 125 in the books. Hood, your only non-damaged car, Wineset in the 20, your second least. Oh no, I take it back. I think Hilker's got the 5 car fully fixed now. The front of that car looks to be clean.
Well, he might have also had his fast repair left.
I don't know if he used that or not. He might have. Oh, it doesn't seem to matter though. Wineset with that small right front damage outdrives the 5 down into turn 1 and 2. Uses that low line to gain the momentum. He is up to second. And he's still not clear. The 5 car not giving it up. That outside line gives him the momentum. Door to door, side by side, lap after lap. 20's better through the corner. 5's better on the straight. These guys will not give it up. As the 20 gets up into the door of the 5, almost touches, trying to get him up out of the groove. Man, same story again and again and again. 5 car might finally have an advantage. No. Wineset better through the corner again. This is ridiculous. This is the kind of good racing you like to see on short track. Door to door, just absolutely giving each other hell.
Yeah.
Well, finally, Wineset loses the run off of 4, has to relent. Pretty good crossover. Derek's holding on. Yeah, Derek ends up prevailing out of that one, but not without a fright from the 20. Meanwhile, Chris Hood running for his life right now. He's out front with nothing in his way except the wall that he cannot seem to quit hitting even when he's leading. 13 car loves to hit the wall with the right sides. Weirdly, after he's already cleared the corner. It's not on exit of corner. It's like halfway down the stretch. Not sure what he's trying to do, if he's trying to just get out close or not, but a little tail wag maneuver he's doing is not kind to the outside of that car.
And it seems that Wineset and Romano just recently followed him up there.
Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen.
Well, 15 car may be singing do Max Verstappen, but he's looking a little bit more like he's driving a Williams right now. Currently at the back of the pack and with a whole lots of damage. You're going to want to maybe think a little bit more.
Compare me to a Williams F1 driver. Brother.
If you don't want to be called a Williams driver, get your butt to the front of the field.
Not my fault for giving subpar racing equipment.
Oh, Hood into the outside wall. Wineset challenging down the inside. Can he clear for second? Easily. Hood gets up out of the groove, loses the run. New leader, Derek Hilker. Wineset back to second, Hood down to third. Romano still in fourth, nursing that wounded 15. Who did you compare him to? Stroll? I don't know. Whoever drives for Williams, because I know they suck. That's coming from a pleb who doesn't watch F1 at all. I know 3 things about F1. McLaren won last year. Mercedes used to be good, and they also used to have Lewis Hamilton. And Max Verstappen was dominating until Red Bull lost their edge.
Yep.
That's all I know. Hilker out to about a 4-car lead over Wineset. Don't want the pace car. However, Wineset unable to shake the 13 of Hood. He's got nothing but Coors Banquet beer right in his rear view. And Coors Banquet beer in your rear view is also known as a redneck's nightmare. Because that means you left it behind.
Also, can you get a photo of whoever wins crossing the line that I can use for the thumbnail for the video?
Yeah, I can do that for you, no problem.
All right, thanks.
Welcome. The
Yeah,
W machine out
I'm looking and I cannot find one of those wheeling lights used for sale.
Huh.
I find a lot of their police lights, and I find like little yellow segment lights, but none of the big signal hits.
Romano nursing that wounded 15 car around. He has hit the wall hard a couple of times now, and it's really showing. That 15 car is a wicked loose machine and way off pace. As the 20 and the 13 get up into the wall, both are able to continue, both with right front damage now. Definitely a hard battle for second. Door to door, here they go again. Hood runs the 20 a little high out of 4. They both keep it out of the wall. Door to door, it's Hilker and Winesett all over again, but switch Hilker with Hood. Hood all the way down on the apron of the racetrack, using that sub-yellow area where it's dead 100% flat. And Hood actually making use of that flat lower groove.
I tell you what, it was a good attempt, but Winesett was able to get a much better launch off the corner.
Oh, agreed. Hood had a lot better luck when he was running that low groove just below the first white line. He went to the apron and lost it all.
This was sponsored by Junior.
Yeah, Hood not having a good luck there. So he tried that new line and immediately lost all the run he got on the 20.
26 laps to go. They're at lap 100 of 125.
Indeed. Right now, no challenges for position. 5 car out to a very healthy lead. 20 car with a somewhat safe lead over the 13 for the moment. The 13 car... Go ahead.
I still can't believe that, either Derek saved the fast repair or got just enough damage and everybody else got enough damage off off those later wrecks to just carry him on.
Hilker was smart coming down and getting as much damage repair as he could.
Yeah.
And then the others, Frank hasn't had to come down for much damage repair. But because there's only 4 cars, once Hilker got his damage fixed up and the other 2 with Hood and Romano took damage, I don't think it took them long to get to kind of fall back to the clutches of the 5. And right around they went, because if you'll remember, at one point Hilker was running 3rd and Hood was 1st. And that kind of just flip-flopped and it was over.
Yeah, and we also, because of the issues that Derek had, the issues with the black flag and the NSIM DQ that Derek had, we did the only thing that we could and, cleared it, got in through the caution and got him back on the lead lap where he would have been. And
well, that was before he took the big damage, though, so that was irrelevant to that situation.
Yeah, but that was also a thing that happened to him during this race.
Oh yeah, another thing that's been another adversity he's had to overcome.
Yeah.
Oh, Romano hits the offside wall again.
Oh, I think his right side is about dead.
Ooh, Hood hits it too. Romano bringing the 15 down pit road. Pitting in this time by. To see what the 15 does.
I wonder if it's required repairs or if he's just coming in to try to get as much fixed or if he's
No, Race Control does not show a meatball on the 15. He is coming down of his own volition.
Okay.
My guess is just from the simple fact that his tires are junked with that damage.
Yeah.
But no meatball for the 15. That was
damage.
Okay. Yeah. Well, even doing a normal pit stop, you're still going to lose, 2 laps or so here, but
he's taking tires as well, so that's going to take even longer.
Yeah.
Hilker comes by again. Nearly a full straightaway lead over Winesett.
2 laps down now.
More than likely going to be 3 by the time it's all said and done. If not more.
It depends on if he's taking damage repair
or... It appears as though he is.
Yeah, the leaders are going to be passing him here pretty soon, and I'm even on delay.
That puts Romano 3 laps down now. My guess is he is just going to take all the damage repair and come back out. Worst he's going to do is fourth. I think he's just going to relent so he doesn't have to drive that absolute mongrel anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing about the short track racing, people don't realize how hard it is, how hard that you're pushing the car lap in, lap out. It looks easy. And
pretty much. And Hood goes
what
around.
happened to Hood?
He just looped it off before on his own solo spinner.
Yeah. Yeah, and like that, you can just go around easily. These are not easy to drive race cars. These are not easy tracks. Sure, they may be, open up to people with D class, and the short tracks are primarily what people run as rookies. But it doesn't mean that once you get out of that the short tracks get easier or that they're easy.
No, on the contrary, I would say that's why they make these cars the entry-level vehicles for oval drivers to learn on, because they are just that, challenging. They teach the fundamentals of oval racing, and while I like these cars better than the street stocks because the late models are a little more forgiving when it comes to making mistakes and letting you catch the slide before you spin, they still do just that. When you find the groove, they let you spin. And you have to be good enough to either balance the car on the edge of grip or catch the mistake when you step over the line.
Yeah, and then, you step up into, the trucks, the O'Reilly's cars and the Cup Series cars. You're stepping up in a car that could potentially have a lot more horsepower.
ARCA car as well. I'd argue the ARCA car is probably the closest to this late model stock that we have. Yeah. And it's a very good, these cars and the ARCA cars, I feel like, are very good in comparison to each other for what to expect.
The late model has about 500 horsepower and about 475 foot-pounds of torque.
The ARCA car is up towards what, 800-900?
I'm getting ready to look. I'm switching it back into fourth. I wanted to pretend like I had the information. Horsepower for the ARCA cars are about 700 horsepower with 530 foot-pounds of torque. Let's look at the current. I was getting ready to say Xfinity car, but the O'Reilly's cars, which, by the way, I think Trading Paint still has the wrong cars listed on their templates for those cars.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get those fixed up though.
They've had all week to do it, and I've tweeted them twice.
I'm sure they have a lot of other pressing issues. Hilker's still out to a lead.
Oh, no, they've actually fixed it. They fixed
good.
it. It's now downloading the correct ones. The Chevy Camaro 114 _ template _ NCC.
Oh, good.
The original one was called XCC, so they have finally fixed that. But let's look at the car information for this.
Hilker, 5.6 seconds up over Winesett in second. Hood still third, 14 seconds back. Romano still sits on pit road, now 12 laps down. Front end of that 15 car almost popped back out, though.
650 to 700 horsepower unrestricted. 450 restricted. Don't see the torque there.
They may not list the torque. That makes sense though. Because those cars are a lot lighter and a little more aero sensitive. So.
Yeah.
How many laps?
And now we're looking with NASCAR. You're looking at 550 horsepower for for the super speedways, 670 horsepower for the intermediates, and now 750 horsepower for the short tracks and the road courses with the most recent update.
Love to see that. Hilker now up 7.4 over Winesett. Massive lead for the 5 car. Unless something happens, this is going to be no contest in favor of the 5.
Yeah.
All of them have pitted at either lap 80 or 81 under the most recent 2 cautions. Hilker comes out of turn 2, 8.1 now, the gap over second place.
Wow.
And
Hey, just imagine-
another 8.1, oh no, 8.5 seconds back to second place or third place from second.
Now just imagine what this would have, how far it could have been without a stage break.
Oh, I know, right? That's insane.
Yeah.
Hilker coming this time by to get the 2 to go signal from the flag stand. Out of Ford, he's not even pushing this car right now. He's exiting low, he's rolling throttle, he is just taking that thing easy. He wants to see his first win of the season 2 here tonight. He wants to see it come here at IRP. Wineset goes down into 1 and 2. He's just cruising and taking it easy. Hood just now crosses the line, so he won't lose the lap.
yeah,
But here comes
actually-
Hilker across the line. 17.6 second gap from Hilker to third. 10.1 over Wineset in second. White flag is out. Here comes Hilker through 3 and 4 for the final time. Derek Hilker, assuming he could probably coast it in from here. That's going to be the win. 5 car in the books. Your winner for race 3 here in the late model tour. Wineset.
And the first repeat winner in the season 2.
No. What?
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah, Derek won
He
the first
won
race.
USA.
You're right.
Yep.
I'm thinking
And then
Xavier won the
Xavier
first
won
2, but that's
part.
the Cup Series.
Nope.
Wineset
Yep.
picks up
Xavier
second.
won.
Hood third. And Romano will finish this race in the pits. 20
Xavier
laps
won
down.
the first 2 of the touring championship races, and won last week at Kern.
Yep, I forgot. I was thinking Xavier won the first 2 in this league, but you're absolutely right. He won the first 2 in the other league.
I mean, I had to go there to double check, but I thought Derek won at USA. But man, I tell you, Derek is just putting a butt whooping on us again this season.
I'll tell you what, he
we
has...
gotta get more people in.
No!
Yep. Up and over. And they're going around. The fun of
that's hilarious.
you're never safe when you win in this league.
Well, let's pull in the man himself. Oh my goodness! Frank puts the 5 on his roof.
Let's see.
Oh my god,
and
that's
goes the
amazing.
ball. All right.
Let's
pull
pull
in the
let's
pull
pull
him
in
in,
the
I'll
man
pull in the
himself. Let me get rid of that real quick. Where is he? There he is. Oh, they're trying to flip him back over. Let's pull him in here.
Yeah.
Derek Hilker, you have just won for the second time this season in the late model tour. You had to overcome a lot of adversity, a lot of big damage, a clerical error on our side. We figured out what happened there, by the way. I'll tell you later. Apologies for that. That was certainly not intentional. But you made it happen. You got the win here tonight. As they're trying to flip you back over because you're still sitting on your roof. How did you
failing miserably?
They're trying, but oh no, he's in the
Derek
pits. He's
said,
intangible
"This
now.
win for my friend."
Yeah.
That's an admirable thing.
I know you wanted to, I know you wanted to win last week for your friend Kim, but I'm glad you're able to do it this week. And right now, your car is intangible, and they can't flip you over.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. All they can do is wreck each other. But happy to see you get the win. I'm sure it means a lot to you, especially with the recent loss of your friend and stuff. It's got to feel good getting the win and putting one in the books finally to get you a little bit of positive energy going here right now. That's definitely got to feel good. As we watch the other 2 guys here try to get their cars on their roofs as well, it seems to be the goal.
I could put my car anywhere.
I was going to ask you about that, actually. You were one of the few drivers who could find speed high, low, middle. You seem to have the number for this track. You were really comfortable out there. Some other drivers had some speed, but they weren't as versatile as you. It seemed to be that you were in the best spot for that. I'm sure that helped you get by them and stuff. How bad did the car drive when it was wounded and stuff? What did you have to do with that to keep it alive while you were trying to get the damage repaired in between runs, trying to get all that damage fixed?
Road racing helps. It drove bad.
That does not surprise me in the least. I was kind of expecting you to say something akin to that. So, and I'm sure road racing definitely helps with that because you have to kind of run out of the groove sometimes during that.
Well, this also may make you also feel pretty good. Right now, you're still second in the points. You've closed into within 12 points of Xavier Sanchez. Wait, I might be in the wrong league.
Oh,
Trail breaking also.
Trail breaking.
An idiot.
I never thought about trying that in this car. I wasn't sure if it would work or not. That's good to know that works in this car.
Well, let me reiterate. You're still second at the points. You're 2 points behind Frank with 53. This is, of course, after the stage is set. And leading Cameron by 1. Xavier is fourth at 48 points, and Chris with 47. So you guys are you're still doing it, and Derek, I know you will be happy with those. Also, we do have something to let you and Frank both know. Next month in March, we are going to have a schedule change. We're going to be swapping the races, the off week for March 14th for both series to the following week, and we're going to be moving the 2 races up
to accommodate for Sebring.
South Boston and Talladega, we're moving them up a week so that the Sebring 12-hour will be run without needing to trying to
Derek said, "Okay, thank you guys."
Yeah.
Welcome.
Also, give me a list of all of the special event road courses that you and Frank want to run, and what we're going to try to do. Is I've already got a few of them scheduled for what would be next season, and we'll try to work the schedule around them. I just want to make sure that there's a few others before the end of the season that don't get too messed up, but I just want to see that. All right.
You can talk to us later.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll send you back now, Derek. Congratulations, great win, and well done, my friend.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Have a good night. That was Derek Hilker, your race winner. Let's pull in second place Frank Weinset. Go ahead.
Frank Weinset, you are our second place finisher today, and currently you're sitting atop the points lead. How does it feel, my friend?
Oh, it feels good to have a good run in this car. I've been struggling with it the last couple races.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And just like I thought.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go.
Let's say, definitely being a road racer, I'm sure getting the short track oval cars out are a little bit of a shift in what you're used to driving. How hard is it to adapt to something that kind of drives off kilter like this as opposed to something like a GT3 car?
Oh, it's definitely a lot different. It's like, I think I burn my tires up a lot quicker too, right? And the car pushes and I don't know really what it's doing, so I'm oversteering and hitting the wall a lot. It seems like the car just goes straight, you know?
Very much so.
Yeah, these cars, they're really, the right side tires are usually aired up a lot more because there's so much more weight on the right side compared to road racing where they're more even, around the board because you're not always, you're on more times on flatter areas than the oval. The only times that you're really in the ovals is when you do a track like Daytona or one of the other like NASCAR tracks that has a road course configuration.
Exactly. And my goal is to not let Derek run away from me like that. That just like totally burns me up. But I'll get it. I'll
Well,
get him.
Well,
hey, hey,
speaking
hey!
of
By the
Derek,
way, you're leading the points.
Did you hear that, Derek? Haha.
speaking
Thanks,
of
guys.
Derek, though, I wanted to ask you because I know you had a little bit of damage there. Was the damage slowing you up at all, or was it Derek's experience on the oval just saving his equipment and running away from you more?
I think I had a fast repair, so he just drove away from me, dude. I have to admit, he drove away from me. And my car was clean on that last restart.
Fair enough. I can't. Yeah, I can't argue with that. He is a hard one to beat. He knows how to save his equipment probably better than anybody I know on these short track races. He's just got a touch for it. There's a trick to, they call it driving it off the right rear, and it's like it's a way to where you can like distribute the load evenly across all four tires, and it just prolongs the life. And Derek does it better than pretty much anybody I know. It's really impressive to watch.
Yep, he is. He gets the big head too, so we're gonna have to bring him back down.
Well, yeah. But you still have a 2 point lead over Derek in the championship standings, and that is after this race with the stage points. And something that we let Derek know is later in March, we're flip flopping the off week with the South Boston and Talladega weekend, so that the Sebring 12-hour will be run during our off week, so that we're
Yeah.
not having to play around that. I know on the 20th and 21st, it's going to be a little more difficult with the Bathurst race, because there may be some people who are spending most of the day, in sim if they race in the the Friday or Saturday, this league or the touring championship league. But yeah, that's something wanting to do. Also, talk with Derek and get me a list of the other races, and I'll see what we can work out that y'all typically do. I know we haven't made the season for like past June, so I'm trying to schedule stuff where we don't have the, you know, where it's not too uh, stressful. Trying to work out with like what stuff that you're all wanting to do with the road.
Yeah, exactly. We usually like maybe do some 3-hour races like on a Saturday or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
think Spa would be the
I
only
look.
one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I looked at the like special events. I tried to make it to where we weren't working. Scheduled for like the 6 hours at the Glen, the now 8 hours at Indy. Yeah, I know some people probably want to do 24 hours at Spa, and I know some mad lads may try to do the 24-hour at the Nürburgring. I'm never going to try that.
I would leave that for Soji. And
I don't know. I want to attempt that. That's
we'll watch him.
they call it the green hell for a reason.
Exactly. I just say you got the patience for that right now. But
Now, hey, 24
anyway,
hours
we'll
at
get all the time
Spa,
frames and
maybe.
everything set.
Yeah.
What's that, buddy?
I said 24 hours at Spa. Now we're talking, but I don't know about the ring.
Yeah, 24-hour Spa is fun if we don't get rain. So
Yeah,
that's all.
rain
We'll
kind of
back
think
on
is a
rain.
problem everywhere, though.
Exactly.
You know what? Surprisingly, we were one of the only splits that got rain in the Daytona.
Were we really? That's unfortunate.
That happened last year, I think, too.
Yeah.
The top split.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we'll go ahead and
But-
send you back, Frank. Well done tonight. And hey, you said you had to bring Derek a peg down. That 2-point lead and the series points lead right now. Now you got a little ammunition to bring him back down to earth.
Yeah. Now you got
Hey,
something to
no.
needle him with.
That's right. I got something to brag about for a week, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Hey. Actually, for 2 weeks, because remember we're off next week for Valentine's Day weekend. We'll be back on the 20th and 21st. Unfortunately, that is also the weekend that everybody's trying to do the Bathurst 12-hour race. So, yeah, we'll try to play around and see what we can do for that. Who knows? Hey, maybe we try to get everybody to do the 2 a.m. start time.
Hey, that'll work. And also, Derek's time frame will be whenever we race this race, so he won't get to race this. So I'll make sure.
Hey,
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
You
or
too,
do it for the
Frank.
touring championship and give some people a chance. All right, Frank. Have a great day and good race today, bud.
Yep, well
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks.
done. Oops. All right, I think that just about does it for us tonight. This is a win for Kim, 24-hour Le Mans. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They don't do that in iRacing, I don't think.
No, they don't. There's no official one because Le
That
Mans
goes-
Ultimate.
Yeah, I say Le Mans
they have a
Ultimate has
hosted
that
session.
license.
Yeah,
That'd be fun,
they
though.
do, like, people will do like an unofficial 24-hour race, but it's not listed in the special events for that reason.
Makes sense. But that'll do it for us here tonight. Good race. Well done, Derek, in the chat. I see you're here. Congratulations on your win. This win is for Kim, he says. I think that's a really nice sentiment to have, and I'm glad to see you got to bring home a win for your friend. So, well done to all of our competitors this evening. We will be back. Let's pull up the schedule and take a look. Tomorrow
We're
night.
off next weekend.
Yep. Well, we still got one to go this weekend, though. Tomorrow night, Iowa, the short track in the ARCA cars. 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard for the stream. If you want to race, start time is 9 a.m. on the nose for practice session to open. And then, of course, like I said, stream will go live.
What time was that, Cicada?
Well, the stream will start at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard. However,
You said 9 a.m.
Did I?
Yes.
All right, well, whatever. 9
I was
p.m.
giving you hell.
It's the same time every week. It's always 9 p.m., 9:15 for the stream, and 9:40-ish for the go live, or the green flag drop, I should say. So that's
9:35, 9:40.
Yeah, somewhere roundabouts in there. So that will be tomorrow night, February 7th. We are off next week in both leagues for the Valentine's Day holiday. And we'll pick up February 20th with the CSC Late Model Tour again. But now we'll be at Nashville at the fairgrounds for a 100-lap feature there. So, should be a fun race.
And
we look forward to seeing y'all there.
Yeah, and the touring championship that weekend will be our first road course race, and that will be with the GT4 class at Watkins Glen with the boot. That should be a fun race.
Correct, it should, and I think that's going to be a really good home field advantage for Frank if he decides to run it, because he is a road course racer. So we'll have to see. Hopefully we'll get him out there to put on a little show. I think he could do very well if he chooses to run. So
I think that's another race that Derek could run away with as well if Frank doesn't run.
Absolutely. I think Derek and Frank are going to be two very competitive drivers there, just because of their road racing experience. But that being said, you never know. You could get somebody like Chris or Cameron who finds a little bit of comfort in that road car. Xavier as well.
Xavier.
We got a lot of good drivers. I'll just be curious to see. DJ as well. DJ hasn't been able to make it for a couple races here, but hopefully he'll be back in the saddle soon. So
yeah. All I know is I'm probably going to end up being dead last and probably have 69 incident points. Nice.
Let's hope not.
By the way, that's a joke from 6 Hours at the Glen in the GT3s. I run with Zach Davidson and Soji. I ended up with 69 incident points myself.
Yeah, it was a rough one for all of us that day. Frank and I joined road same time 3 years ago. Oh yeah, you two. I know you guys have some good road racing skills, so it'll be fun to see you guys attack Watkins here in a couple of weeks. But for now, that's all for us this evening. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next week. For Gary Greenlee, my name is Soji. We'll have y'all tonight, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Have a great evening, everybody. Good night.